Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Cloud 2 Let's Play. And if you guys did miss out during the last one, we went and head on over towards to the Ghidorah workshop once again, and we saw the Panzos, the big huge facility battleship that Galen actually has, and which was pretty nice because ever since we went and defeated off with Gaspard and we got all of our 100% all completed out here with Heimreiner, we can now finally be able to go and have that Panzos finally here with us. But also too, we did get to go and see it in action. It did go and destroy out some golems and whatnot. That was pretty helpful for our time with the Griffon's army. But now what is going to be happening out here for today, guys, is that we're going to be heading towards our destination of chapter 6, but we have to go and head back to Veniccio though and do some other things that are going to happen from out there. Now just want to let you guys know that I kind of moved around with some of our items here within the inventory. As you guys can see, I actually do have a little bit over the 2000 range of gil right now. But we do have a Gladius once again because I am going to try to build up on that sword with Monica. I may probably have to go back and maybe do a little bit of some more like dungeon type of like other type of dungeon crawling and whatnot to hopefully try to build up that weapon a little bit more and try to pump it up to the third of the upgrades that is going to happen within the Gladius, because we do need a special sword for it so that we can go and be able to talk to Melaine and get that recruitment for her as well. Now I think I did go and buy out with some more extra bread and all that stuff, and I think that was literally about it. I did go and sell a little bit of some of Monica's weaker items, so now that you guys can go and probably see, I am going to go and switch around with the Ray Branch sword, but I think I already have that already set to Monica though. Yeah, so yeah, and also too, during the last episode we do have the Ray Branch sword, or like the holy sword that is here. So we have the holy Deidus blade, the sword from Monica's father, King Ray Branch left her, so that was from Galen, so that was pretty nice. So can't wait to go and use that during the next up and coming dungeons that are going to happen later on. But I think for right now, you know what, let's just kind of go and transport our way back over to Veniccio a little bit faster so we don't have to go and literally walk the whole way to it. But there is a way for us to go and recruit out with Pal, and I'll show you guys how that is going to happen here. So if you guys actually do go and check it on our items, and while we were kind of scaling through a few different things, you'll be able to see that we do have this carrot here. Well, if you guys remember from before, I think when we went and found that item during the Ocean Roar Cave stuff, we never really got to know exactly what that carrot was going to be used for. And now, since we already kind of know what's going to happen now with Pal, we can be able to go and use that for it, since like that's what his delicious food is going to be. And every time whenever I come back here to Veniccio, I always kind of think that this is like my little Animal Crossing village place all the time. Back in my New Horizons game, it kind of feels exactly like home all over again in that game. But anyways, let's just go and head back over here to Pal. And now, there is some cool things about with Pal, and I'll kind of show that off to you guys in a little minute before we actually go and head back to the future of things here in Veniccio. But basically, he can kind of do some really cool things within the dungeons, and like I'll kind of get into that point once it does happen. But yeah, so now we have to go for his delicious food here, and here comes the, well, here's the little notification about how this can all kind of play out here. But we got Pal's got long ears, big front teeth, just like a certain animal, and also he has a liking of orange food. So we already kind of know exactly what it is, and I know it's not going to be a banana, even though that we have a banana right here. No, it needs to be orange. So let's just go and give him the carrot that is going to be here. So the crunchiness, the taste, he really likes it. And now, with all that being said in mind, Pal has finally joined our party. So pretty cool. Okay. Now, I was going to think about heading back to Eric or Borneo and trying to see if I could get any items from there, but I think we already have enough power bombs as it is, or whatever type of weapon that we do have, like the Mega Bomb or whatever that item that we actually found out from before here. Like, we already have, or as I say, the Improved Bomb, so like, we're already fine with all those. We already have like 15 of them, so there's like nothing to really worry about that for right now. But yeah, I really like the design of everything that has happened here within the Veniccio build. I know that at first it was kind of cringe at first to try to build everything like during that time, because we didn't really have like a lot of gil at first, because like we were kind of hurting for money ever since like that last chapter from beforehand. Because like I have to say, Ballast Valley took out all the money that I had, to be honest with you. Okay, now anyways, I believe to go and find out where Pal's going to be, I think he's in the front of the cart. And I think he should be located where Dr. Dell is actually going to be at as well too, because he was also a previous character that we also went and recruited out with him from before. But yeah, here we are. So this is where Pal is going to be. And let's go and actually view at the abilities here. So he actually has detection for map display. He has detect mimics, and he can also detect gate keys as well. So that's pretty cool. So like any type of like treasure chest or anything like that, he kind of lets you get informed that hey, there could be a monster in one of those chests. But you can also detect out on the gate key as well. So whatever type of like proceeding of like the next dungeon that's gonna happen, like if we found let's say like a magma rock or something like that, and we had Pal during that time, he would be able to kind of help us out like immensely for that, which that kind of sucks that I wish I was able to go and do that beforehand. But you know what, just for right now, we're gonna go and add Pal to the party right here right now, and he should be a big help when it comes to chapter 6, because I have no idea what type of another item that we're gonna be seeing out here at some point soon. So all the better for us to go and do at this point. Now if you ever do go and get a vice from our guy out here with Pal, he will let you know about that. We do need to go and head back to the future of things, because we have to go and talk back to Dr. Node and the other doctor that was there, Dr. Osmond, and we're gonna go and see the building of the Ixion, or whatever it's called, the big huge train thing that is gonna take us right on over towards to where chapter 6 is gonna be. So let's actually just go and head right on into the future of things. And let's go and just kind of fast forward through this cutscene, because we don't need to go and really see it any more than it has to be here. And here it is. This place is still so beautiful, even when it's at nighttime. It just looks so nice. It's too bad that like I don't think this area ever like has like a daytime out here. It's just like permanent for nighttime every time. But it just looks so beautiful. Like I just love that. Yeah, because I just love how the fact here is that in Dark Cloud 2 you actually have like the certain time of day, and you actually get both the day and a night function that all kind of suits together, which that's really nice. But then you also have like certain events that happen like during those specific type of days as well too, which again I'm not really all that too like important to go through all of those all that much, so not even gonna even worry about it. But here's the cutscene, and I'll let you guys enjoy our time on heading towards to where chapter 6 is gonna be.
So it's finished. We did have a little bit of trouble with her, though.
But we're rather proud of the end results.
It is so cool.
Isn't it a little, gaudy?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess you could say that.
Hey, are you picking holes in my design? You just don't get it, do you?
He was in charge of the design.
Listen, this train can travel through space and time. I just figured it should have a look that sets it apart and matches its abilities, you know? I think it looks cool. Exactly. At least you understand.
Well, whatever. If it gets us 10,000 years in the past, that's all that matters.
That won't be a problem.
Well, then let's go.
Be careful out there. He's a formidable enemy, that Griffon.
Could be tough operating this thing.
Not to worry. Osmond will handle the Ixion's controls.
Leave it to me.
Max and Monica, good luck to you both.
Thanks for all you've done.
We'll do our best, Dr. Knob. Wow!
Yuck, the inside's just as bad.
All systems go!
Well, I know there isn't a whole lot you can do about it now, but I really don't think much of the design. Just kidding! How about we get going?
Right, let's go! Get ready to 10,000 years in the past.
I have to say, Monica just has not really the best taste of designs that happen. You know, it's the future, man. You kind of have to embrace that that's going to be happening.
Chapter 6, When Two Eras Collide.
And there we go, guys. Chapter 6 is finally here, man. Second last chapter for this game.
So this is 10,000 years ago.
It's kind of gloomy.
Look, there's only one moon in the sky.
What's going on? Did we land on a whole different world?
I guess even the sky looked different in this time.
So Emperor Griffon is somewhere in there, huh?
Yes, I can feel him. Griffon. He's in this palace.
Finally, time to set things right.
I'll wait for you here. I hope it all goes well. Okay, let's get going.
Huh. Alright, well here we are. We're finally in here for this type of chapter that's going to be going on. But I kind of want to see for a quick second. So, will Dr. Osmond be the one that will, like, fix our ride pods from here on out? Aw. Okay, well that's not good. Huh. So I wonder if I can kind of move from one place to the other. Is that even possible? Oh, okay. So I think we can be able to go and do that now. Nice. Okay, so if I'm ever in a pickle where I kind of do need to have, like, the ride pod to get refixed or anything, I guess that's what we'll kind of have to do, is just move between the different places that's going to be going on. Okay, but you know what? I think a good enough time for me to kind of go and do is just end off this episode out here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We'll go and be jumping into the dungeon for the next time. And then just like how I did it before during the time of Hybrid, is that we'll go through like one or two of the different dungeons that we'll go and see, experience out with the different enemies that's going to go on, see what type of, well, the proceeding of like the next different like gate key is going to be, since we do have the help from our man Pal that's going to be happening for the time being, if I can at least get the ability skills and all that stuff that's going to happen. But after once that is done, I'll just kind of just do everything else on my own time, and then we'll just try to hopefully try to reach out over to where I guess where Griffon's well whatever type of boss battle that we're going to be facing off with during that time. But anyways, I'll see you guys then.